Hello, people in here. Hi, I'm the Zophil. Welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 2x2 method, which is called HD. So the HD method is a method designed by Higgs and DeMar, from which the name HD comes. It's named by its two creators, and it was proposed as an alternative to CLL, as it is shown to have similar speed. Now, personally, I think it's a bit faster, but we'll get to why that is later. Now, first of all, um, let's see the steps. Now, the first step is to create a V. This V usually has an average move count of 1 or 2 moves. Orientation doesn't matter as long as these three, like permutation of the V doesn't matter as long as the three are inserted. Now here got a lucky case, and this one was already inserted, so the next step, which is called LOLS, is orienting the 5 remaining corners. Now, since this is already oriented, I just have a basic Ortega alg. This said, sometimes the corner will be here, giving me a LOLS plus case, or if it's here, a LOLS minus case. Both contain 6 algs each, just like Ortega. Then there's the step called NLL, which is the orientation of the remaining, like permutation of everything. Basically, it's a step which has 36 algs in addition to the original PBL algs for Ortega. So this case goes like this: or B2L BL D2 B2, and it solves the whole cube. Now, one thing you'll straight up notice is, well, since the first step has an average of 1 or 2 move counts, it's extremely easy to look ahead into the LOLS. Okay, LOS alg set, so plus, minus, or take OLL. So even though it is technically a 3-look method, it does make it like a 2-look method, basically, since it is like that easy in a way, if you get what I mean. Now, it has a variant called HDG, which is a bit of a mix with Gaiement, which has a lower average move count of 13.53, but right now we're concentrating on the HD method, which has in itself an average move count of 15 to 16. Now, uh, the uh, the HD method has a total of 52 algs, excluding all Ortega algorithms. So it may seem like a slightly higher alg count than CLL, but since it's so easy to two look the method, and like personally it's easier to build a V and then do LOLS plus, then like it's faster to build a V and do the LOLS lols. I'll just refer to them as lols to be able to properly speak, than actually building a layer, proper layer, in my opinion. It makes it slightly more efficient. Now, does this mean this method will is better than full EG? No, definitely not. If you want to get fast at 2x2, you need to learn hundreds of algs. That's just how it is. That's just how it's always going to be. But is this a good method for someone that wants to get fast without learning a lot of algs, without even wanting to be world class? Yes, because this method has a relatively low alg count. Because even though, yeah, 52 algs, this is my sheet for the LOLS, for the lols. I'll just get a few example. Like some of the algs are literally like 3-move algs. Obviously, there's a few down the line that are a bit longer, but they're all easy to memorize algs. Even the NLLs, apart from maybe a few algs, which sometimes I have trouble remembering, well, also because a few of them I learned them very recently, it is still a very viable alg set and very easy to learn alg set. So yeah, my opinion is actually a bit easier learning it than learning CLL. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the HD method. That's a bit of the overview of HD method. I forgot to mention it was proposed in 2017, so that's like a very small history. And obviously, for whoever wants to move into this method, you can use the VOP first, which is just like with the permuted V, and then move on to the remaining algs. But that depends on the solver. I decided to directly learn full HD. I saw a bit of trouble quickly remembering the algs, and yeah, and sometimes I forgot a few LOLS, but that's because the LOLS I learned all 12 in one day. And if you saw my video about learning algs, you'll understand that that's a bad thing to do. So yeah, that's really about it. What I have to say about HD method is definitely an interesting method, and a method I'll start using for 2x2 since I finished learning it a few days ago. Well, a few days ago, yesterday. I'll definitely need to practice and drill the algs because right now I have to, as you saw for my during my example how this method works. It takes me a bit to remember them. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, does also have here. If you're interested in knowing how to learn a lot of algs quickly, I'll leave one of my end screen cards will be directing you towards my previous video, which was how to learn algorithm faster. If you want to see more of my talking cubing method series and maybe discover more interesting methods, check out the second end screen card, which will lead you to the playlist. And if you want to sub because you enjoy the content, the middle end screen card will be the one you want to click on. So yeah, there's also your favorite. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came.
I think I just came.
On this beat, had to go